here's a question for you. It's Obama, you know who, that's right. Clueless? Or he's just being calm about Gaddafi? We better find out what it is. Coming up next. Somebody's gotta say it. This is the final closing time factor. Video commentary thoughts. Okay.
While on vacation, I saw that the New York
That's
Times
right.
had stopped focusing on the
You know who, that's right. It's gotta be March the 21st. What was it? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. March the 22nd, year 2011. And guess what? It's time for another edition of Final Closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts. Now, here, that's what I said the question. Is Obama clueless or is he calm? Well, guess what? Democratic po- political strategists are deeply divi- div- divide over the political risk and benefits of you know who, of the Libyan invasion, the resulting media coverage and its impact on the fast approaching 2012 election. Yay, I can't wait. Yeah, I know. Now I know some people you liberals all that you have will expose the liberal media. No, 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 no. Here it is. Democratic political strategists are deeply divided over the political risk and benefits of this Libyan invention could be the resulting media and its impact of this 2012 election. And quote this, Tad Devine, co-founder of Divine Molly, a Democratic consulting firm, oh no, says the upside is that if the objects of the achieve if Gaddafi, who's been thorned in the side and for decades, is removing from the power, and if Libya becomes a narrative that the forces of the political progress are taking hold in Arab countries, then voters will decide. Oh God, you don't think the president will his measured action will be successful? Tad, you're a stupid Democrat. You're wrong. There's another Democrat says I don't see any upside down. I don't see him gaining him any voters. Oh boy, Dave Mudcat Saunders, another Democratic consultant. Oh gosh, you might think you might think you're so smart about we don't need another American war now. Give me a break. Here's another one of the Democratic strategists, Brad Crone. He says it's appalling that the White House has failed. Darn right, it has failed. So as Obama has failed. Failed. And you know why? Because it's the last thing the economy needs. Stop it. Now, multiple polls are the shows the president's approval rating in the mid 40s and his disapproving rating in the mid 50s, and the available polling doesn't even show it. It doesn't it doesn't have a strong support about the intervention, and an evil war poll issued by Pope Zogby yesterday, and it has opposed that 50% of Americans support some military intervention to help the Libyans, and while 38% will oppose it. Oh no. Wait a minute. John Zogby, according to the Daily Caller, says this: there is a deep distrust among the Republican voters anything for anything Obama, and some legislators. That's right, some legislators will annoy the administration's failures to brief them to the actions that he said some voters will oppose. You know who, that's right, getting the U.S. uh, U.S. inside involving the third war, and some don't think the intervention in Libya is the nation's interest, and still publicly support it. It uses forces, U.S. forces, to commit it. That's what John Zombie said. Now, Republican legislators and commentators are dividing, and many lacking of confidence, if lack of confidence in Obama's generalship. But it also related to the undermined White House legislative and, of course, public support for the for the anti-jihad campaign in Iraq and campaigns in Iraq and Iraq. Let's take this for example. Obama has backing from Republican affiliate advocates for uh, Arab democracy. You want to talk about democracy, Obama? Here's your democracy. Michael Rubin, he's an analyst of the American Enterprise Institute, says there is a political risk. That's right, for Obama. That's what he said. But I'm not gonna fault Obama for taking that risk on behalf of national security concerns. Well, here it is. To succeed in Libya, the president should be more assertive. Declared that Gaddafi must go and tries to kill Gaddafi, and also immediately recognize the rebel groups as a legitimate government of Libya. That's what Roman said. He should he should have recognized an alternative government yesterday. Now, now get this. The administration's ambiguous stance towards Gaddafi's promote particular criticism from several Democratic consultants. Well, who? To increase skeptical and damaging media coverage. Well, guess what? The liberal media has no agenda. That means the White House war strategy. Now, yesterday, for example, MSNBC's NBC News, Washington, questions Republican Indiana Senate Richard Lugar about this administration's statements that Gaddafi need not to be forced out. If it's that one option, she had the mission already failed. Mission already failed. Oh no. Speak for yourself, Andrea Mitchell, because you don't have agenda. Well, Jeremy Mullins says that Gaddafi is not the object. Then why did he bomb his house? Well, Crone asked. Good point. Saunders pointed out from the Washington Post issues and all that stuff about this Brazil thing. I know it. The president playing soccer with his child in Brazil. Vacation. Oh, oh boy. I can't believe he's trying to go his 5-day trip to South America. Oh boy. Well, what about this? Anyone outside the Beltway and Democratic or Republican or Independent? Well, he says, I think it's a political bazaar. Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm not gonna read it all. Well, I'm gonna make this straight here before. Do this. Now, however, the Democratic says this. The first risk is the object will not achieved. The second risk is that Gaddafi will lash out and inflict damages on American interests and allied interests and the liberal media. Story will move away from the attack on Gaddafi to damage done by Gaddafi. You missed the point. You missing the point, Tad Devine. You are missing the point. This is what you this is what you said that the president has nothing to do it to explain this narrative. Well, speak for yourself. Self. Self. Obama's such a sore loser. If you said that Reagan, if you like not like the cowboy, well, guess what? The moral story is that you, Divine, are such a democratic, ugh, wishy-washy world. And the final thought is this: Crone says, is a democratic consultant. And you might think it's you, and as for you, Crone, you're such a democratic consultant. And the moral story is you don't think that the White House has done a good job in telling the people what our object is. Obama needs to come home and explain why we're involved in another war. Well, speak for yourself, Crone. Because, like I said before, is Obama clueless or calm? You made the call. So much for that one. Alright, don't forget to check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com. And of course, you know who, that's right. Of course, you know who, that's right. Follow Closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts from YouTube, Facebook.com, and so is Ustream.tv, which I'm going to do something on Friday, if I could. At you know who, Facebook. At Final Closing Time Factor video commentary thoughts .weebly.com, and I'll post it on Blogspot as far as we're concerned if I have time for this. So you just have to trust me about that. Well, guess what? I gotta go. And don't forget, Thursday, you know who, that's right, American History Parade, and so is my Final Closing Time Factor Friday video commentary thoughts. Thank God it's Friday, because I'm back on Ustream.tv. I was gone, whatever. Anyways, I gotta go, and I am gotta get my orange juice together. Trust me about that. Anyways, LH Music America's Level Fuzzball Christian Conservative is signing off, and will be the real conservative key for the real conservative answers, and the truth of the liberal media bias has no agenda and will expose it. So, be good. Take care. And I'm out the door. Bye-bye for now. Angel Song and Mercury. Don't forget to Facebook me at facebook.com/lhmusictime, and so it's twitter.com/lhmusictime. Email me at lhmusictimefactor@facebook.com.